Yeah. Oh, hold up. Give me a second. Yeah. Better. So, so apparently today, well, yesterday, at the time that I'm doing this video, yesterday, Brick Baby, which is funny because I was talking about Brick Baby in my last video, and then Brick Baby came out, and he said that Gucci Man had some good bussy. I don't know what that is. I did see the Orlando Jones thing where he went all out on Ray J and stuff. I don't know. I don't know if I should like these people or not, but they're acting like people that I might appreciate. They're acting like people I might appreciate, and especially Orlando Jones. Orlando Jones is acting like somebody that I might appreciate, but I don't know if these niggas are just fucking faking or they're just acting. I don't know if they're just acting, just trolling and shit like that. I know what they're saying is true, especially if you're a Disney kid, that shit happened to you. If you're a Disney kid, there's Canadian Disney kids, and these people are fucked up, right? Like, I've never met a Disney kid that wasn't fucked up, bro. Everybody that I know of that was a Disney kid is fucked up. like, bro, so at the end of the day, he might be trolling, but he might be trolling about something that's 1000% true, so I mean, they're not that fucked up, but they're pretty fucked up, so Orlando Jones seems to, I mean, like, that shit was wild. That crazy. That's crazy, man. It's like that, whatever. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Orlando Jones went on a TV show, went on a podcast, whatever, TV show, podcast, whatever. It's the same thing today, So he went on the podcast and he was like gagging on a microphone. I need not to explain more in detail, but he was gagging on the microphone while Ray J was there, and basically assessing that what Ray J was about was, fellatio. From what I understand, at the best of my ability, as what I could understand was that probably Ray J could be a suspected fellatio artist, so a serial fellatio committer, right? So I don't know. Nobody said how many instances. I'm wilding out, right? So there's the Orlando Jones thing. So I'm sitting here and I'm listening, and then Brick Baby came out today saying some shit about Gucci Man having the same shit, because like last week it was Orlando Jones that said somebody had some good pussy. I don't remember who he was talking about. I don't think it was Puff Daddy. It might have been Puff Daddy though. It might have been. He might have been talking about Puff Daddy, but it might have been somebody else too. And so Brick Baby said that shit about Gucci Man, and I used to listen to a lot of Gucci Man when I was younger, in the streets, as one would proclaim, so. And I still listen to Gucci Man today sometimes, not all the time, because his spirit. I mean, Gucci Man dead, so when I listen to Gucci Man, I actually listen to Gucci Man. So it's hard to do because he's not alive today. So I have to deal with Gucci Man's behavior, So, and at the end of the day, there's a lot of behavior. There's a lot of street nigga behavior that I might respect, but there's a lot of street nigga behavior that I don't respect. And I'm pretty sure, Gucci Man is one of those guys that, So, I'm not saying he's not a stand-up guy, but he might be weird sometimes, So it's not easy to listen to Gucci Man. So to me, when he said that shit about that, I know it's not about that, but that's the reason why I'm not, jumping off the walls because I'm representing, blood gang up in this bitch and shit like that, and so. But I also said, Brick Baby's kind of cool. If instead of hating on this, because at the end of the day, when you're part of the Illuminati, it's not a blood or Crip thing anymore. When you're Illuminati, it's about real and fake, right? You're not in. There's no gang wars. When you're in that swimming pool of people, when you're in that circle of people, there's no more bloods and gangs. There's no more bloods and Crips. It's real niggas versus fake niggas. That's it, right? So I don't think Gucci Mane was a fake nigga, no. But at the end of the day, all I'm saying is, I want to know why he said that before I even get irritated or frustrated for some reason. I want to know why he said that. Did he say that just to irritate all the bloods, all the hardcore bloods in the entire universe and shit? Or there was the diddler strikes again. Did he do it? Is he saying that the diddler struck again, or was he just trying to piss off a whole bunch of bloods? I don't know. I mean, you can't do shit for clout, but at the end of the day, I mean, like, come on, man. Brick Baby is not untouchable. He's not. I don't think he's untouchable. I don't think, he doesn't seem to be rolling that deep. I appreciate his work ethic. I appreciate the fact that he never had a job, but this job, he showed up every motherfucking day on fucking time. I appreciate that. The respect for the opportunity that was given to him, which is more than I can say for most of the people that work for Adam 22. The people that work over there are not the most savory of characters. We're talking about Sharp, man, that pimp down, and I know there's some hardcore pimps out there that don't respect Sharp. Absolutely, that's 1000% for sure. That is for fucking sure. Just his behavior, the way he's spiraling down a sunken place, ain't no pimp respect that. Pimps are not depressive people. Pimps ain't got time to be depressed. They ain't got time to be depressed, bro. So, like Sharp. I feel like Sharp failed miserably. He could have had a great platform. He could have had a great show. It would have been awesome. Finally, a little bit of a word from the street. And unfortunately, it was a good idea. It just wasn't the right guy. There's some right people out there. Of course, they're not the ones that's gonna get hired. It's always gonna be the people like Sharp. It's always gonna be people like Sharp that's gonna get hired, right? It's never gonna be the right guy that has the right mentality to do that shit and actually provide a pimped out Oprah Winfrey show. Because Sharp could have had that. He could have had a pimp version of an Oprah Winfrey show. That's why I started watching the fucking shit. I thought he was gonna end up being the pimp Oprah Winfrey, man, and I would have watched that shit religiously. But he failed miserably. It was horrible. It was a complete debacle, and I feel like it was on purpose. I feel like that's what they wanted, because you have to understand, like, not a lot of people have that much ambition or have that much foresight to be able to create things on a major platform. There's some people, they get a little crumb and they're gonna make the most out of that crumb, and I feel like that's what Adam is doing. Adam has a crumb and he's trying to make the most of it, right? And at the same time, it's a disservice, because I feel like he's like taking advantage of impressionable black men, right? He's taking advantage of impressionable black men, and he's serving us what he feels he can serve us, right? He's not gonna try and change the wheel. He's not reinventing the wheel, right? So he knows clout chasing is a good way to make some money nowadays, and it's a good way to get some attention. And that's the kind of product that he provides. He provides clout chasing products. Most of the people that work, that the announcers, the hosts, most of the interviewers and the hosts actually ask questions, hot loaded questions, just to get a reaction out of people, just so they can see, so they can have a fight, or they can have something to break the internet with. So he's trying to break the internet, right, as fast as possible. Basically, Adam 22 is fast food. It's fast food content, right? It's like, we got to make something big, and we got to make it big right now, right? So he's not thinking 10 steps ahead. He's not thinking 20 steps ahead. He's thinking, today, how can I fuck up something, right? And that's it. So when he had Sharp, that had a look, that had a style, and he could have managed them into being something more than what he's proclaiming right now. And probably he's not something more, because the way he acts, you can see that he enjoys the way that he acts. Like, that's what I feel. I feel like Sharp enjoys how he acts. Like, he enjoys he enjoys it. He enjoys the clout. He enjoys the antagonizing. He enjoys that shit, right? But it feels like he could have had so much more to offer. When he came on the scene, I'm pretty sure a lot of us thought he had more to offer, especially the Adam 22, because Adam 22's platform is garbage at the end of the day. At the end of the day, Adam 22's platform is straight trash. It's trailer trash. It's trailer junk pile, junkyard garbage, junkyard trash. So when you do have people that come on that have a mind, that can think, and that can put something on the table, I don't think Adam 22 is that guy that's going to be able to manage a motherfucker to that level. You're going to have to go see. If you want something like that, start with Adam, but get yourself a real manager. Like, don't rely on Adam 22 to manage you, because, he's a clout chaser. He's a clout chaser. He's there only for the numbers. It's only for the numbers, man. He's just there for the numbers, bro. He's just trying to get as much views as possible, and that's it. He's not creating a super show, a super duper thing, like I don't even think Adam probably doesn't even have a 5-year plan. And there's no way you can have a 5-year plan with content that when most of the content is on the basis of getting people to fight each other, right? You don't have a 5-year plans based on that. That's bullshit. It's bullshit, right? So the guy had a crumb. I think Adam 22 is an industry plant. I don't know where that guy comes from, but anyway. So back to Brick Baby. So of course he works with Adam 22. So of course Adam 22's management, like I said, all these people are clout chasing. So I've seen a couple videos. I didn't know that, Brick Baby was acting kind of zesty a couple times. He acts kind of zesty from time to time, right? I didn't know that. I had no idea. But to me, it seems like if he's doing that, it's because he's being managed by Adam 22, and Adam 22 probably taught him how to, create content, right? To make sure that you got the most visibility as possible, right? Gave him some tricks here and there, right? But at the end of the day, the thing that's curious about me, regardless of all I said, which we all know, I'm not trying to teach you nothing new, but you might not know. In case you don't know, well, now you know. But at the end of the day, you can't go on camera and just say some random shit like that. Like, that's kind of weird, because there's some hardcore Gucci fans here in 1017 Brick Squad. I don't know, man. You know, you might get caught lacking. You might get caught lacking, bro. It might happen. You can't. I mean, and Gucci, the fake Gucci man is still alive. The fake Gucci man is still alive, bro. So, you know, and then, you know, I don't think Waka Flocka is gonna get involved in any of anybody's business. But if the shit goes too far and 1017 Briscoe gets named in there, and you know his name gets dragged in the mud too, you know, because if what he said becomes an allegation that Gucci was involved, is some kind of Minos behavior. If you don't know what a Minos is, look it up on Wikipedia. I ain't gonna, let's just say there's some action, there's some same team action going on when we're talking about Minos, right? So so is he saying that Gucci's a Minos, or Gucci had a Minos, or you know, what is he saying? Like, did he just say that just to sound like an asshole, or you know, what is he saying? What is he saying? And I think before anybody jumps off fucking Twin Tower, pause, jumps off the Eiffel Tower, right? Which I should have said. Sorry, my bad. But you know, before somebody jumps off the Eiffel Tower here, like, let's try to understand why this dude said what he said. Was he just joking? Was he just trolling? Or did he hear something from someone, somewhere? Regardless, I'm not saying that it's right for him to repeat it and shit like that. Or maybe it is, depending on the situation. But that's what I want to know. What is the situation? What is going on? What is this an insult? Are you insulting me? Or are you trying to say something? Because I don't know. Especially with all the, and you can't look at me like I'm some dumbass nigga that don't know shit, because everybody's fucking gay nowadays. You know, like now for real, bro, like every fucking body, like every fucking celebrity that you have ever known in your entire life all of them are gay. Shit, even some of the women might be gay too, from all I know. Shit, I hope Scarlett Johansson ain't gay, but you know. But you know, like I whatever, you know. So you know, yeah, I still got hopes. I still got hopes and dreams about Scarlett Johansson. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, I'm not. A little bit. Anyways, you know, so you know, like, was it a joke? Or was it not a joke? Like, what are you? Is it an allegation, or are you clout chasing? Like, I don't fucking know. You know what I mean? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding about the Scarlett Johansson thing. Fuck the Illuminati. But Scarlett Johansson's pretty hot. She's not the only one that hot. There's a bunch of actresses that are hot. You know, but some of them might be gay. Some of the dudes might be gay. Some of them might be gay, bro. There's a lot of gay allegations. There's the PDD thing. There's a lot of fucking people that went out to those fucking parties. There's a lot of people that went to the all-white parties, man, for many fucking years. There's repeat customer like Ray J. Apparently Ray J is a repeat customer of Puff Daddy. So Orlando Jones might not have been tripping when he said that shit, because I watched that shit, and then I watched another video where it stated that Ray J, with pictures, there's pictures and videos of him chilling with Puff Daddy on multiple occasions. And even he tweeted that shit, I think, a couple days ago, because he got into some beef with somebody that said something about one of Puff Daddy's artists, and then he went on Twitter to go on a tirade talking about slapping Fabulous. Apparently Ray J beat the shit out of Fabulous. You know, I don't know. Whatever. I learned this shit a couple days ago. I had no idea. So apparently Ray J beat the shit out the Fabulous. Because Fabulous was talking crazy about Puff Daddy, but he wasn't talking crazy about Puff Daddy because we all saw what anybody that's in the know with all these hip hop things and pop culture, urban culture things. We all saw that Drink Champs. I watch Drink Champs all the fucking time. I watch Drake Champs all the fucking times because it feels like going to a motherfucking OG fucking Spanish fucking party every time you watch the fucking shit, because that's how it is when you go to motherfucking old heads, fucking Latino gangsters and shit. There's drinks everywhere. All you can hear is gling 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 gling. I love that shit. That's the sound of a good night. When you walk into a fucking party, a fucking Latino heat party, bro, and all you hear is bottles hitting other bottles, that's a great night, by the way. You're gonna have a good time. Because that means everybody's drunk. Everybody is fucked up, bro. But in a good way. They're not just fucked up, fucked up and they're gonna do something bad. They're fucked up like they're like stable fucked up. Like they're really drunk, but happy drunk, right? Like it's a good night. So that's why I like watching Jam Tanks, because it looks like and Noriega's sweating bullets like a old head, like a fucking OG fucking OG Vato and shit. He's sweating bullets and shit, bro. That's the kind of shit that you would see in real life. So I like watching Drink Champs. So. And I'm not the only one. So a lot of people fucking saw the Fabulous video where Fabulous was trying his best to his most human attempt at not disrespecting Puff Daddy and fucking not putting him on blast with that gay shit. Right? He said what he said. Puffy said what he said. If Ray J feels offended by it, maybe he should watch the Drink Champ episode again, because I saw it and I was feeling very uncomfortable, and Deluxe was there. They were fucking uncomfortable. Noriega was there. He was uncomfortable. Everybody was uncomfortable, man. There was even a Jamaican dude. I don't know if you guys remember. There was this Jamaican dude that I think Puffy wanted to party with the Jamaican dude. Like he was trying to get the Jamaican dude to come with him at the house. The Jamaican dude who felt very uncomfortable because I don't think he knew Puffy before that day, or maybe he did, but he still felt uncomfortable, man. It was a very uncomfortable fucking interview. He made it fucking weird. It was very predatory. It felt like Puffy was a fucking pimp and everybody in that fucking place was his hoes, and he was scaring the hoes. He was scaring the shit out of the hoes, man. So yeah. And Revolt, Drink Champs is on Revolt. Revolt is also partly owned by Puff Daddy. Apparently not anymore. According to Ray J, Puff Daddy does not own any stocks of Revolt TV. That's too bad for Noriega, because Noriega just had and man, I'm sorry, Nori, but I don't know, man. Like, maybe we're gonna throw you under the bus too, because you had a car. You got Justin Bieber. I'm sorry, Justin. Name dropping. We're name dropping right now, bro. I'm sorry, Justin. What's been done to you was very unfair. The whole universe deserves to burn for eternity for what was done to you, and you're not the only one. There's a lot of people that didn't deserve what happened to them when they were young, and the universe 1000% deserves to burn for eternity for what was done to them. But Nori, man, you got a car too. He got a car. Nori got a car the other day. Puffy gave him a little gift. And even when he got the gift, Nori still felt uncomfortable. People just feel uncomfortable next to Puffy because they know what it means. They know somebody up in this B is going to get it. You know what I mean, bro? The diddler will strike again. It's just we don't know when. We don't know where. Same bat time. Same bat channel, man. Like, you know, he will strike again. It's just a matter of time. So, you know, is that what we're talking about here, man? Is this another allegation? Are you telling me that there's some kind of allegation that's going to come out soon? Is that what you're saying? Or are you just clout chasing? He might just be clout chasing. Judging by what I saw, he was just clout chasing. I ain't gonna lie. It looked like he was just clout chasing. But at the same time, that's a weird kind of clout chasing, man. That's dangerous as fuck. Like, that's too dangerous. That's crazy. That don't make no damn sense. Like, why would you put yourself in a situation like that? That makes no fucking sense. Because if you say some shit like that about Gucci, man, you can't just go anywhere and do whatever you want. You're gonna get, you know, instant karma. You know, you're gonna get instant karma, bro. Like, you know, so I don't know. I hope that he had a valuable explanation for that. Hopefully. I'm not saying that I want Gucci to, that's one of the names that I want to hear diddling with Diddler, but you know, but it could be, man. Like, you know, there's nothing impossible. It could be. There's a lot of people that was diddling with Diddler. There was a lot of people that was diddling with Diddler, man. So, you know, a lot for many years. So we don't know. And why would you say that? Why would you randomly say that? I mean, Gucci Mane doesn't even have a career. It's not like before. I mean, he makes music, but no one cares about Gucci Mane's music nowadays. It's not like before, right? So what would you? Who fucking cares about? Like, wouldn't you say somebody more popular? You know, like Wack 100 right now is on fire with all this snitching that he's doing. He's on, as usual. Wack 100 is always on fire snitching. You know, so why didn't he say that about Wack 100? If he really want to piss blood off and shit like that, you know. But I guess Gucci Mane is more personal, because at the end of the day, for a lot of us, Gucci holds a special spot in our hearts. He holds a special spot in our hearts, you know. So man, I don't know. All I'm saying is I'm gonna wait because I wanna know. I'm curious. I'm like everybody else. I'm watching this shit with popcorn and shit, and I'm like, you know, and I'm like, oh, you know, like, I'm just, it's bubbling. The tsunami is hitting all over the place, right? So I don't know, man, but it's like that Orlando Brown thing. I mean, he was right. I mean, at the end of the day, he was fucking right. You know, he was chilling with Puffy like that. He was even fighting. He was ready to fight Fabulous. Apparently, he did fight Fabulous, and he was ready to fight Fabulous over some shit that wasn't even his fault on his birthday. That was his birthday. That episode of when he got almost molested by, where he got like sexually harassed by, because that was sexual harassment. You don't have to touch a person. Just saying shit is sexual harassment. So when he was being sexually harassed by Puffy on his fucking birthday, that wasn't his fucking fault. How you gonna punch a man for something that he didn't do anything to, like, instigate something like that? Unless you telling me Fabulous was running around all around town asking where Puff Daddy was at for his birthday and shit like that, and then he sat there at fucking Revolt TV acting like nothing happened. That's different. That's a whole different issue, bro. But the motherfucker went there for a fucking interview, and then he gets sexually harassed by by this dude, you know. So sorry, it's not funny. That's not funny at all. But yeah, man, let's just all I'm saying is let's wait and see, because this is kind of interesting. This is getting interesting. And he said that shit just to follow, because at the end of the day, you're following Orlando Jones. You're not following you're not following. You're following Orlando Jones. So why are you following Orlando Jones? That means it's not even the same kind of content. Like it's like it is, man, dog. I know, bruh. Let's wait and see what happens. Let's see what happens next. Because even Adam 22 apologized. And his apology seemed a little bit sus. It seemed like he knows something. It felt like Adam knew something. It felt like Adam knew something. And that's probably the reason why they did that shit. Because that's what it takes for people like that. They're looking for content. They're looking for shit. And if they're the first one to crack that egg open, pause. Money, 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 money. Money. You know what I mean? So, let's wait and see what happens. And anyways, I'm sorry, Brick. Mr. BB. Can I call you BB? I'm going to call you BB. So, I'm sorry, Mr. B. I got a cousin named BB. Okay, no, I'm not going to call you BB. Sorry, Brick. Sorry, Brick, but if you did say shit like that, whatever happens next, that's all on you, nigga. That's, you know, like, that is, you are on your own, man. So, yeah, you know, but at the same time, I'm sitting here and I'm like, man, I don't know. It's real versus fake, man. And I don't know if Brick got some information on somebody. At the end of the day, you got to realize this ain't about no blood and Crip no more. When we're talking about people in that circle, it don't matter if that nigga was your favorite artist, if he a blood, bro. If he did that shit, he did that shit, bro. It don't matter. It don't fucking matter. And it's true. It don't matter anymore, bro. Like I said, when you part of that circle, it's not about blood and Crip, because even they're not gonna react that way. You're gonna react that way in the streets, but they're not in the streets no more, bro. These people are not in the streets, so the way that they're gonna react, it's not, you know, King Von was a real nigga. He was a real nigga. Look what they did to him. He gone. The Gucci Man was a real nigga. He gone. Kodak Black was a real nigga. He gone. All those dudes were Bloods, by the way. Not that has anything to do with anything, but all those guys I just named were Bloods. And they all gone. They all dead. Like I said, man, when you're over there, it's not about blood and Crip no more, bro. It's about real niggas versus fake niggas. Because, you know, Chris Brown is a blood, and he's alive and kicking. Literally. Literally. He's very, very alive and kicking, bro. Chris Brown is fine. There's nobody ever even fucking put a finger on Chris Brown, bro. Not even a pinky, not even a nail, nothing. Not even a scratch. Not even like nothing. Right? And there's a lot of Bloods like that, bro. Then shit happened to these motherfuckers. It's not about if you're a Blood or you're a Crip. It's about who's willing to go to class with Miss Chokes on Dick. It's either you go to class with Miss Chokes on Dick or you don't. It's one or the other, man. It's not about blood and Crip no more, bruh. Not in that area. Not in that habitat. Not in that amphibious habitat. You know, I just felt like saying that. You know, so anyways, I'm going to stop right now because I'm just saying stupid shit. I'll see you guys in the next one, man. And like I said, bro, like, you know, let's just wait and see what happens next. And Orlando Jones said some real shit to Ray J, and people think he just be trolling. But at the end of the day, Ray J has been chilling with Diddy for a long fucking time, man. Like, I don't know, man. Like, you know, I like Orlando Bloom too. I like Orlando Jones too. I think it's funny. I think it's hilarious. But like I said, I like these people for what they're saying. I just don't trust them. That's the only thing. And it's hard for me to trust them because it's been so long. It's been so long, and it's just convenient that all of this is happening at the same time that people are having a spiritual awakening. You know, because at the end of the day, spirituality is top notch. Spirituality is the apex predator of reality. It's the apex predator of reality. And if you don't watch out, you're going to get steamrolled by it. You're going to get steamrolled by spirituality. And there's no, bruh, like you believe in God, right? You believe in God, right? Well, you know. You know, like that's what we're talking about right now, bro. So these guys are still, I feel like these guys might be trying to stay number one. They're still trying to stay on top of the food chain because the food chain is changing and they're getting demoted. The food chain is about to change or has already changed. The food chain has already changed because, you know, if you're a real spirituality, if you're a goon, a spirituality goon, bro, like ain't fuck illumin what you know, like what are you talking about, man? Like, you know, so at the end of the day, I mean, you know, but it seems in the media, it seems like maybe they might be trying to stay on top, you know, and things change. It's like people realizing that God is not who he said he is. Things change, and these people at the end of the day, they're trying to stay on top. They're trying to stay on top of the game, on top of the matter. I just don't trust them. I don't know if they're doing it for the right reason. I don't know why do you have to put God, why does all these people have to talk about God? Getting raped was not enough? Why all of you, God had to make you realize something was wrong? How did you not realize that something was wrong before God came along, bro? That's fucked up. That you need somebody to tell you that what's going on with you and other people is bad. And you can't see it with your own face. You're going to tell me you never saw somebody crying? You're going to tell me you never saw somebody in pain? You're going to tell me you never saw somebody say, no, please stop. Don't do that. Please don't. Please, no, don't. You never heard that? You're going to tell me you never saw somebody draw blood? None of these people ever bled once in their life. You've never seen none of that shit. And even if you've seen all of that shit, you still can't realize that shit was not good for your soul. And you needed God. It took God to come into your life. Come on. Come the fuck on, bro. Like, hey, man. Like, bro. Stop. Like, bro, stop, man. Like, you tripping. That's you wildin'. That's crazy. So that's why I don't trust these people, man. Because there's always God in there. God has to be in there. There's always like this. It feels like there's an agenda. You know what I mean? Like, dude, like if you're like Orlando Brown, you don't talk about God. You know, you made me suck dick. Period. There's Macaulay Culkin's brother is the same way. Macaulay brother, he doesn't talk about God. No, he's like, you made me suck dick. I had to eat your fucking ass, and you gave me money for it. End of story. That's what fucking happened. God has nothing to do with this. You know, so it's hard to believe people, to trust people nowadays. You don't know why they're doing it. You don't know why they're saying it. It might be they have some kind of Christian agenda. It might be some Vatican mafia shit that's trying to maintain people, control over people and stuff like that, because the more you're subservient to God, the more you're subservient to the government. And if you look into the devil, then you'll realize your freedom, and you're not going to be subservient to people and stuff and things and organizations and stuff like that. And you're going to be your own man, and you're going to realize that you don't need a government to tell you what to do. So you're going to be your own person, and everybody's going to be their own leaders and shit like that. It could be for that. It could be because of that. But who knows? We don't know. So we have to sit here and wait. So go get your popcorn ready. Go get your popcorn ready because we're going to have to sit here and wait and figure this all out. That's why I'm not getting mad at Brick Baby. That's why I'm not getting mad at Brick Baby. And everybody in my neighborhood know I'm the loudest Gucci Mane listener. I got a big ass fucking stereo and I listen to Gucci Mane at 30. So the whole neighborhood hears that shit, bro. Like I'm that guy, right? Like, you know, I be listening to King Von at 30. I'm that guy, right? Like, so, you know, everybody in the neighborhood know that shit, bro, and everybody know where the music come from. So, you know, at the end of the day, you know, and I bet you everybody thinking, oh, well, Brick Baby said that shit. So probably everybody today was like, oh, Brick Baby said that shit. He's going to be so pissed off. Yeah. Not necessarily. You know, like, time out. Not necessarily. You know, like, you know, cause there's some issues, man. Gucci Mane is not a perfect person. He's not a perfect man. He has some issues. Bro. You know, he's fun to listen to from time to time. That shit's gangster as fuck. But he has some severe fucking issue, bro. He has some abandonment issues. He has, you know, he has some issues. You know, and regardless that he has some issue, that's neither here or there. You know, like, it's you know, Gucci Mane is the neighborhood boogeyman, right? It's not necessarily that I would hang around with him, but I respect him. You know, like, you know, I respect him. I'm not gonna hang around with him, but I respect him, right? Because I don't have the same kind of mentality that Gucci Mane has. Cause it's all about the girls, man. You know, it's all about the girls. It's all about you gotta put the loving on the women. You know what I mean? And you can't put the hurting on the children. You know what I mean? Let me repeat that again. You gotta put the loving on the women, and you can't put the hurting on the children, man. That's just who I am. That's just how I am, bro. You sue me, it's a sin for some of you guys, but not to me. It's not, because when I am getting my dick sucked, I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad for nothing. You know, I'm sorry, pause. I'm sorry to be so blunt and so graphic, but at the end of the day, it's still true. When I'm neck deep into hoo-ha, you know, I'm not complaining, bro. I'm not, you're not gonna hear me complain about, you know, nothing. So so, you know, I'm just like that. I'm just that kind of person. There's different kinds of people for different kinds of people, but that's neither here or there. Like I said, the reason why I'm not going crazy is because there's a reason why he said that shit. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he said that shit just to piss off all the bloods on the fucking universe, which he might have done, by the way. You know, by the way, but at the same time, that doesn't mean we're stupid. And if you're not hearing a whole bunch of bloods coming online on fucking television, you going batshit crazy, it's because of Orlando Brown and Jaguar Wright and the Diddler and all the stuff that's coming out. And Ryan Garcia, that fake ass motherfucker, and even what's his face again, the alleged heavyweight, what's his fucking Tyson Fury. Even Tyson Fury was on some god shit. Tyson Fury was acting like he was fighting for Jesus Christ. You know what I mean? So all that shit that came out, did you say that shit because you heard something about Gucci Mane, or did you say that shit because you wanted to act like an asshole? Anyways, let's just keep it like that. That's my 2 cents. That's as much as I can think of saying. I could probably say some more, but we're not gonna do that. And I'm gonna let y'all go, and I'll see you in the next video. And I can't wait to see how this turns out. You know. And they keep saying he got fired. He didn't get fired. He gave him leave. He gave him a 2 weeks leave. So that means he's gonna come back. You know. So That shit crazy, man. I don't know. I hope he doesn't take a 2 week leave. I hope he stays because we need to know what the fuck. We need to know what that shit's about. What are you saying? But I mean, like, you can take a 2 week leave if you want, but nigga, you need to answer your Instagram or your Twitter or some shit. You need to tell us what the fuck going on in your head, because you can't tell me. I mean, he does look crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Look, Big Baby look Looney Tunes, but come on, man. There's a reason for everything, bro. Like, there's a reason why he said that shit. And if he did say that shit for no fucking reason, man, man, you know, hey, you know, whatever, man. I ain't gonna tell you what to do, because you're a grown-ass man. But at the same time, you're a grown-ass man, so you know what you did. So, you know, I'm gonna keep it at that. And with that, sirs, I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one, man. Peace out. I can't find the button to stop the video. Hold up. Okay. And don't forget to subscribe, by the way. Peace.